Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater at the FabFilter booth at AES 2023 in New York. My friend Nicholas, and you've got Saturn 2 to show us, the latest version of Saturn.
Yes, I do. Saturn 2, at its heart, it is a saturation plugin. With Saturn 2, we could achieve subtle saturation like we would be familiar with in the analog world. We can also experience great saturation, overdrive, distortion that you would start to use as effects, maybe for a lo-fi sound. We can even achieve guitar amp modeling with Saturn. So me personally, I pretty much always am using Saturn on my subgroups.
Okay.
One of my favorite uses is on a drum subgroup. So what I have is a breakbeat sample, one audio file, all the drums are represented. Of course, we can see our neat spectrograph right here. And right there in the middle, we got our drive knob. That is the basic parameter. We have various different saturation tones. These all have their own characteristics. So tube, tape, amp, saturation, transformer, and effects. One of my personal favorites, the warm tube. I like adjusting the mix value so that I can exaggerate the drive and still have clarity. So this breakbeat was too clean before. And if I wanted to sound like the era that genre of music would have sounded like, it would have been ran through analog equipment with some saturation. So now it has a more natural feel to it.
Right.
We have these small tone knobs that I can make a very quick adjustment to. But I want to explain that there's a hidden feature within Saturn, and this is one of the aspects that make the plugin unique. So if we check this out here, you may be familiar with this type of visualization. This is a crossover. So I can split the frequency spectrum into bands, and then what is great about this, aside from being able to adjust levels, is that each band has its own parameters. Nice. So if I wanted to only saturate the high end, I can do that without affecting my low end frequencies. We have that sizzle now.
Right.
But it didn't thin out my kick, it didn't oversaturate my kick, because you'll see that if I switch back to my kick, I have different drive settings. So the tonality, the drive settings, even which type of saturation you use can vary between bands.
Very nice. That is awesome. Super powerful tool for shaping your sounds. And I mean, saturation can be used for distortion, but also just to bring things to life a little bit like you're doing here. So amazing. Appreciate your time today. Thanks for giving us a tour of Saturn 2. And congratulations on the new release. Great to see you, Nicholas.
My pleasure.
All right. Thank you for joining us here in the FabFilter booth. We've been checking out Saturn 2. Very cool saturation plugin. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater.